Dear everyone, welcome to Paris Story. My name is Leslie. Today we are live with our summer season.
This summer was a wild card season, which means students produced this, produced episodes on any topic they wanted. Leslie?
I'm not supposed to do that.
Oh, we changed things up a little bit because a couple of people are missing. So I'll jump in. Tonight, you're going to hear clips from the episodes the students produced. And with each clip, they're going to have a question for you.
When you hear us say, hey, audience, that's your cue to answer the question in the comments so we can hear what you have to say. We will also have Open Mic Thursday, even though it's Wednesday. That's an open discussion on any topic. Tonight's topic will be the best and worst desserts of all time. We welcome you to share positive comments and opinions at any time. Leslie.
We skipped ahead. Leslie, do you want to introduce Jalen as our MC?
Just but I have to go back to my thing real quick because I don't have it up.
No worries.
Now I do like to introduce our MC for asking one Dylan.
Thank you, Leslie and Gennaro. Let's practice our question. Hey, audience, we have a question for you. Who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Put your answers in the comments. Thank you for watching and enjoy the show.
All right. Thank you, Leslie and Gennaro. I'm going to send you all back to the green room.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen, I think you're ready to take it away with our first guest.
All right. Let's welcome Leo to introduce the first episode. Leo, what episode are we sharing?
In this episode, we are sharing about Karen McGadden.
What's your favorite part of making this episode?
My favorite part about making this episode was when we were talking about stories of people experiencing different encounters with Karens and how the argument went.
Yeah, I was a part of that episode as well. And we also talked about Karen moments that our family members have had and on if we've like seen Karens in real life. Let's roll the clip.
Today we are talking about the Karen Mageddon. By this point, you know what a Karen is. A Karen is an insult to describe someone who thinks that they can get whatever they want in their own way.
So basically, I was leaving the theaters, basically got done watching Thor Love and Thunder. Next thing you know, this girl is literally just yelling at the employees saying, "Where's my money? I want my money back." And I'm like, "But man, we got everything that you asked for."
When I think of like a Karen or whatever, I feel like they are entitled to be whatever they want, and I like you can be who you are. It's a free country, but when it comes to being disrespectful, I'm like maybe you're going a little too far, and it's just become like this weird meme on the internet.
Yeah, the thing with entitled people is that most of the time they don't really think they're wrong. They know that in a way they think they're wrong, but they don't want to admit that they're wrong and they want everyone else to tell them that they're right.
Hey audience, so we have a question for you. Have you ever had a caring experience in your life? Thank you. Thank you, Leo. Let's add Dwayne. Hi, Dwayne. What episode are we introducing today?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, the episode we're introducing is the Karen. Is no, my fault. The sleeping insomnia episode.
Leo, why did you want to make this episode?
I wanted to make this episode because not many people talk about how their sleeping habits have changed over the years and how it can sometimes affect your overall health.
All right. And Dwayne, what was your favorite part of making this episode?
My favorite part of making this episode was probably the simplicity of it. I just thought this was just like a really easy topic to just talk about. I had a lot to say about it beforehand. It was just like it's an opportunity to finally talk about it. And just with me, just having insomnia, just having a lot of like things involving sleep, it was just really something easy to talk about. So it was just I had a lot of fun making this episode.
Is there anything else you guys want to share about the episode about sleep deprivation and insomnia?
Nope.
Anything for you, Leo?
No.
All right, let's roll the clip.
I think insomnia is a very bad mental and physical condition, and that it causes anyone to not sleep at all, and that it can actually be damaging to your body because you're not giving your body like a rest, and it also like compromises the immune system, being less healthier or not sleeping at all.
You can link insomnia with a little bit of depressional side effects and stuff like that. One thing that actually makes me say that is because like just imagine wanting to go to sleep so bad, but it's just like you sit there, you close your eyes for hours upon hours and you just like can't go to sleep. Like just really think about that.
Thank you, Leo and Dwayne. Let's welcome Essence and D'Angelo.
We've got D'Angelo, and we're trying to get Essence over here. Here she comes. We've got D'Angelo, and we're trying to get Essence over here. Here she comes. We've got D'Angelo. Trying to get Essence over.
All right. I think we're ready.
All right. Essence, what episode are we sharing today?
We talking about hockey.
All right. And D'Angelo, what's your favorite sports team?
D'Angelo, what's your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team is Chicago Bulls. So my favorite sports team is the Bulls.
Is there anything else you guys would like to share before we roll the clip?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Essence, why did you want to make this episode?
Oh, put your S. Oh, put your S on your comments. Oh. What's your favorite sports team? Oh, what's your favorite sports and teams?
Great. And then I think while the audience is thinking about their favorite sports teams and putting that in the comments,
Let's roll the clip.
A lot of people growing up actually watching sports, and it's very fun and entertaining. And a lot of people get hyped up when their favorite team wins. And if they lose, some of them they just say it was a good game. Many other things to that perspective to why people love sports.
Soccer Mexican team because my family is from
my team, softball, Crushers. We play in Low Village Park. I joined the team because I don't want to be home, just not do anything.
I picked my favorite Chicago Black because my favorite player, Patrick Kane, has lots of scores, MVP.
Actually, speaking of Patrick Kane, I actually have posters on my wall of Patrick Kane from the Blackhawks.
I had the New Jersey in my closet. Number 88. I wear my jersey all the days. If they do make it for playoffs, they go get it the Stanley Cup. I'll get very excited.
Thank you, Essence and D'Angelo. Let's welcome Edgar and Javon.
Hey! That's amazing.
I don't see Javon, so you might have to fill in for him. You could do it.
Okay. I think I'm ready. Okay, so this time.
So Jalen, you can go ahead and ask Edgar about the episode because I can't find Javon.
All right, Edgar, what was this episode about?
This episode is about fighting games and how it affects all of us on health.
All right, and what was your favorite?
Weren't you part of this episode too?
Yeah, I was. I'd say my favorite part about making this episode was really how we all got along when it came to talking about what characters we main, what characters we like and stuff, and at the same time was able to talk about mental health altogether. Edgar, what was your favorite part?
Wait, it's when we talk about all the things that relate to fighting games. You know, the kids around there, the stages and everything.
All right, let's roll the clip. See, my opinion when it comes to mental health is like it could be a good thing sometimes, but it could be a bad thing because like of course some people stay up all night, they don't get any sleep, and so they're stuck in their thoughts and they just like always paying attention to this game and they're avoiding their actual feelings. But then when it comes to like other people, some people, these video games are what's keeping them sane, you know?
For me, right, when people are so devoted to video games, like they can't stop video games, right? Oh, I keep playing video games, but you gotta take a break. If you don't take a break, you might not get enough energy. That way, you could get better for tomorrow.
I agree with what you're saying, Adrian. Some people play video games a little too much. They ignore their responsibilities and the things that they need to do. But there are other ways video games can affect us. Like, they can help us, you know, just like if I'm worked up or something, I can get on the game to calm down and chill out.
Hey audience, we have a question for you. What is a video game that you play the most, whether it be on a console, PC, or phone? While you answered that, thank you to Edgar. Now it's time for Open Mic Thursday, even though it's Wednesday. Let's welcome Jalen, Essence, Emilio, Leo, Stanley, Javon, and Elijah. Our topic today is the best and worst desserts of all time. Hey audience, we want to hear your opinions in the comment. Who wants to start us off with the worst dessert of all time?
So we're obviously missing a bunch of our open mic Thursday, our open mic Wednesday roundtable. I'm wondering if there are any other students who would be willing to join us from backstage to talk about best and worst desserts of all time. Carlos, come on over to StreamYard. Best and worst desserts of all time. Seeing the comments coming in. Carlos, come on over to StreamYard. Anyone else want to come over? All right. While we are waiting for Carlos to join us, who would like to start it out?
I just want to say that, like, honestly, I don't think there's any like bad desserts. I just like all desserts in general. Like, I don't know how like people don't like cake or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, for me, I don't know. I feel like some things I can eat, some things I can't, because I don't know. I always get this feeling when it comes to eating cake, if the icing's too sweet, my teeth start tingling and it gets really annoying, and I can't do that.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that.
Well, I wouldn't say all desserts are disgusting, but I mean, there's a lot of sweetness to it, and there's some good and bad desserts.
Seems like a lot of people in the chat don't like candy corn at all.
Well, candy corn, meh, sort of.
Is candy corn like really a dessert though? I feel like it's more like a candy than.
I mean,
it's a Halloween candy.
Candy
Right,
can be dessert sometimes. It depends.
I mean, I
More of
guess,
like a
yeah.
child thing.
Yeah.
Cheesecake is good though.
Yes,
Everybody's saying
especially with
cheesecake.
strawberry in it.
Chocolate cake, that is good too.
You know, for cake, me personally, I just like I don't know if you guys had this, but there's green tea cake. Nah, that's really good. You guys have to try it.
I'm not sure about that. Leo, what do you think about this?
I'm not sure too either. But again, but I think the worst dessert on a cake will probably be like coconut, especially when it's too much.
Oh, I hate coconut.
Yeah, coconut.
I think
That's
I think
disgusting.
coconut is like fine, but like the sprinkles on it is like too much. It just isn't that great.
There's a lot of people saying I like chocolate cake. A lot of people don't like cake at all.
Yeah, some people said they don't like cheesecake either.
See,
Yeah.
I don't get how people just don't like cake. I don't know.
I don't know. I agree. I don't like. Yeah.
Like desserts are good. How do you not like cake? It
I mean,
it just doesn't make sense.
sometimes
Yeah, I
it's
feel
too
like cake
sweet.
is like the main dessert.
Right.
But sometimes it's too sweet. I mean, like, yeah, when you think of dessert, you think of like ice cream or cake, but even then, those can still be like super sweet, and you're like, maybe not.
I have a controversial opinion. For my birthday, I prefer to have pie instead of cake.
Pie is good. I can agree with that.
Miss Clunder, it's good, but for your birthday,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
cake is
slightly.
really traditional.
I'm
so.
slightly judging you for that. I'm slightly judging you. That, like, how would that even work? I don't get it.
Specifically pumpkin pie, because my birthday is in November. So pumpkin pie, and then you just stick some candles right in the pumpkin part. Put a ton of whipped cream. All good. Ooh,
You know, pumpkin pie's the
AJ.
best. Pumpkin pie's the best pie.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense for you, AJ. Okay, pie is definitely better than cake. Oh, cupcakes. Yes, that is a good one,
Mhm.
Adrian. Cupcake. I mean, okay. When it comes to eating cupcakes, the icing is too sweet and it's no mixture. So I usually take the bottom off of it and put it on top, so it can be like a cupcake sandwich. So it can have the right level of sweet and cake. You know.
Well, for me, I would sometimes remove the icing because not always the icing is yummy. I always just eat the bread part.
I mean, is it really a cupcake without the icing though?
At that point, it's
Then
just
it's
a muffin.
You're right. It's just a
That's
muffin.
what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. It's just a muffin.
yeah, cupcake's literally just a muffin with icing. It doesn't make sense to remove the
True.
icing. You're just eating the muffin.
Cupcakes are good, but I think the icing sometimes can taste like nothing.
Right.
Yeah, some icings don't have taste.
Yeah,
Somebody
desserts
said
are
I
like it
prefer.
just depends on like what you have on it.
Somebody said I prefer a red velvet smoothie. I'm not sure if that is a dessert, but if it is to you, then it's a dessert.
Sounds interesting.
That seems like something I would have in like, I don't know. I don't like red velvet, so I can't. Mm.
All right. Any closing thoughts on the best and worst desserts of all time?
Best dessert is ice cream vanilla with sprinkles.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with cake.
Actually, question that's not in the script at all. What is your favorite ice cream? Because this determines a lot of things right now about your personality. I say
For
cookie dough.
strawberry.
I
Mint
say
chocolate
cookie
chip.
dough. Okay.
Or chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh yeah, chocolate chip cookie dough or cookies and cream. I don't know how people eat mint chocolate. That is disgusting.
What is not
It's
disgusting?
it is. It's
It is.
nasty.
I guess just not sophisticated enough. I don't know.
Cookie dough is the best. Yes.
I agree.
A lot of people like cookies and cream, vanilla.
All right. I think that might wrap up our open mic Wednesday.
All right. Now we're welcoming our new MC for Act 2, Adrian, and our new comment moderator, Leo. Thanks for doing such a great job on the comments, Brian.
All right. So, Brian, you can head back to the green room in Google Meet. Awesome job. And Leo, you're going to take over comments.
Okay.
And
There you go.
we're going to keep Carlos, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos, stick around.
Yeah.
And we'll be adding Devante and Tony in a moment.
Devante and Tony?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to be quiet and let you all get back to your script.
Devante, where are you?
We haven't welcomed them yet. Do you see where we are in the script?
I didn't see my script.
Oh, you didn't see your script?
No.
Adrian, do you see where the private chat is in StreamYard?
It's not there, like.
Here's a link to the script in the private chat in StreamYard. See it?
I got it, Miss Thunder.
Okay, awesome.
Got it.
So we are halfway through. We just did open mic Thursday, and we are starting.
Oh, I got it.
Where it says, "Hi, I'm Adrian."
Yeah, I got it.
And Jalen, we're going to be sending you back to the green room in Google Meet. But I think, do we see you again later? Oh, that's it. Everybody say goodbye to Jaylin.
Bye,
Round of
Jillian.
applause. Doing an awesome job.
Good job, Jillian. Doing good job.
Bye, everybody.
All right, Adrian, do you see where we are in the script?
Yeah, but Devante is shy. Don't be shy, Devante.
Oh, he's not going to be shy. Go ahead and say, let's get started. Let's get started with Devante, Carlos, and Tony.
Right here.
Hey, Devante.
Oh, we lost Carlos.
Oh, good job. Okay. Hey, guys.
That's all right.
Yeah,
We can go with
sure.
Devante and Tony.
Devante, what episode are you sharing? Favorite TV shows?
Because I want to see everyone watching their favorite TV show and what their best interest is. For me, mostly, I like documentaries.
Okay,
I
that's
love
cool.
action.
Cool. Tony, why do you choose this topic?
As you know, Mexican.
Oh, I think your connection might be going in and a little, going in and out a little bit. Adrian said, "Why did you choose this topic?" Why did you choose TV shows?
Mm-hmm.
Tony, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Why did you choose TV shows
Mm-hmm.
for an episode?
I chose it. I know a lot of teenagers and young adults. They like being right. Their favorite shows.
Awesome. And Adrian, Carlos is here.
Okay.
Can you ask Carlos what he liked about this episode?
What do you like about this episode, Carlos?
Oh, we can't hear you, Carlos.
Well, because it was one of my favorite topics to talk about.
Okay, thanks. Okay, where's roll the clip?
All right, let's roll the clip.
My name is Carlos, and my favorite TV shows are Naruto and Demon Slayer. Those are animes because it has a lot of action and it's also funny. Naruto, it's about this boy who has like a fox spirit inside of him and was treated as an outcast when he was a kid.
The first one will be On My Block. The show is about Caesar, a teenage boy that is like trying to like get his life back on track because he and his big brother was in the gang.
My favorite show is Champ. It's a teenager movie.
I like boxing and cooking shows because it's about the guy named Guy who travels around the world and the country trying out different restaurants around the world.
Hey, hey, audience. We have a question for you. What is your favorite TV show from your childhood?
Awesome. So As those comments are coming in, we can welcome our next guests. I see May backstage, but not Hassan. Adrian, go ahead.
Thank you. Let's welcome May and Hassan.
Hi.
Hassan, what episode are you sharing?
The journey to self-empowerment.
May, wait. May, why do you choose this topic?
I'm really into spirituality and all that stuff. And lately, these past few years, I'm into the law of attraction. And I don't know, it's a really good conversation for me. I love it.
Hassan, what was your favorite part of making this episode?
Can you repeat the question?
What was your favorite part of making this episode?
Mm, I think. Wait, can you repeat the question one more time?
Sure, Hassan.
What was your favorite part
What
of
part?
creating
Oh,
the
the favorite
episode?
part.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I liked everything about it. It was a good episode. But if I had to pick a favorite, I think it would be. I think it would be trying to explain it, like both parts, the law of attraction and mindfulness. Yeah, I think that would be my favorite part.
Audience, we have a question for you. How do you empower yourself? Let's roll the clip.
Manifesting, it's like kind of a mental process where you're like living and breathing that thing that you want. Like, for example, if you want a car, or like actually your example, you were talking about the house. You're like thinking about this every day. It's on your mind. It's staying there. It kind of like forces you to work towards it in a way. And I think that law of attraction is actually really powerful. And I think it's actually really cool.
Yeah, like if you're positive about something that you really, really want, then obviously you're going to get it. And more positive things are gonna get to you if you're positive about it, you know? Like positive people and stuff. It's like if you go to a party and you're like super negative about it, like, oh, I don't want to go and something like that, you're never gonna feel good in that party. If you put your negative intentions towards something, it's obviously going to be negative.
Right. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
So next up, Adrian, I think we're going to have May is going to stay here, and we're going to add AJ.
Okay.
Wait, May left. May, come back.
Hey, come back, May.
All right. I see AJ popping in here. And here comes May.
May, what episode are you sharing?
So the episode is called Talking Percussion, where we talk about instruments and instruments we want to play someday.
Um, AJ, why do you choose this topic?
I chose this topic because I play like a whole bunch of different instruments, so I thought it would be fun to talk about and get to learn what other people play. Yep.
Agnes, we have a question for you. What instruments do you play or wish to play? Let's roll the clip.
And my dad is like a third generation music teacher, so I guess it runs in our blood that we kind of either have to sing or play some kind of instrument of some sort. And piano and trumpet and drums was mine.
So in my like music class in like middle school, we were learning the flute. I was so terrible at it, but apart from that, drums. Drums are so like cool. I don't know. I just see someone playing the drums and I'm like, I wish I could be you for real.
Honestly, yeah, I've always wanted to play drums, but I don't know how. I'm just like, I'll do it, I'll try it, and then it just sounds like me just hitting a bunch of things all at the same time.
It looks so easy.
It does.
It's all about the hand-eye coordination.
Thank you. Let's welcome Wesley Sanchez and Aldo.
So I see Leslie. I don't know who GJ ASM is. Is that Gennaro?
Um,
Here comes Aldo.
Sorry, that's what.
All right, we got you.
hey, w- Wesley, what episode are you sharing?
Which one sharing?
We're sharing heavy metal and mental health.
Okay. Aldo, why do you choose this topic?
Because I feel like when in our podcast they didn't mention about heavy metal, so I decided to mention instead because I never hear anyone talking about heavy metal. So I'm the one who decided that as my own.
Okay.
But not a lot of people don't like the heavy
Um,
metal music, but I like the heavy metal music a lot more.
Okay. Audience, we have a question for you. What kind of music helps you feel better when you're down? Let's roll the clip.
You mentioned that metal has helped you through some dark times and mental health challenges. Can you say more about that?
About the time I got into metal, I was going through a rough time, something a lot of us experience at times. And for me personally, a lot of that was I never liked to feel angry or show anger in any way. I always try to be a very positive person, and I still am. But I was really struggling with that back and forth of having these feelings that I didn't want to show. And when I discovered metal, I all of a sudden discovered a lot of people who were sharing those same feelings I were having and were very comfortable being very vocal about their struggles and especially dealing with negative emotions like anger and things like that. And so it really connected with me to help me feel like I wasn't alone in what I was feeling.
Thank you. And let's welcome the D'Angelo. Um, Aldo, what episode are you sharing?
Race cars and motorsports.
Um, D'Angelo, why do you choose this topic?
Because well, I chose this topic because I really learned I really love race cars because I do watch some Formula One and some NASCAR on YouTube, and that was really one of my favorites. But I do play racing games sometimes. I play video games sometimes, but I like racing games.
Audience, we have a question for you. What's your dream car? Let's roll the clip.
What's some of your favorite race cars?
Any Formula One car made by Ferrari in the 90s would be my favorite.
But why Ferrari in the 90s, though?
So, good question. That's when I was at a very young and impressionable age, and when I really got into racing. And my favorite driver was a guy by the name of Michael Schumacher, who was a Ferrari driver for the second half of or most of the 90s with Ferrari, and they were winning a lot, and I was a kid, so like most kids just fell for the guy who won the most.
So my favorite cars was Ferrari Roma and the McLaren 765 LT.
I love it.
That's one of my favorite cars.
You can never go wrong with a McLaren.
Thank you. Let's welcome Janelle, Jaime, Wakaya, and Ma.
So we had some changes of plans. We have Jaime joining us. I just saw Leslie P a moment ago, but where did she go? I see Lakaya joining us.
Testing 1 2 3. Am I audible?
You are. We can hear you. Is your
Good.
camera working?
Hang on. Let me see.
There's Lakaya. And then Leslie Perez. We had her a second ago and we lost her. Okay, I'll fill in for whoever's not here. So, Jaime and Lakaya, do you have your script?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll...
No.
Okay, let me put the script in the private chat. Can you see where the private chat is, Lakaya? StreamYard?
Oh, what a perfect moment for me to not be able to use like some sort of background.
And we've got... Where did Lakaya go? Now we have Leslie, but we don't have Lakaya. Leslie, do you have the script for the closing? I'm adding Lakaya back in.
I'm fixing my camera settings. Bear with me.
Since no one can find their script, I'm going to put it on the screen. Maybe. I don't know if I can or not.
Is this better now?
Yes. All right, Leslie P., are you ready to start us out? I'm editing this because Mar isn't here. Leslie, I can't hear you. I see two Lakayas. What is going on? There we go.
Sorry. I was just lost and I'm trying to get to the thing real quick. That's right.
All right. Close this out.
I'm tired. I'm trying to get the wave thing top.
I have it on the screen too.
I know. I'm trying to do that wave stay the second one. That's right. I'm tired. I can't do it.
Jaime, do you have the script?
I do.
Can you just read the whole thing?
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all to our hosts, producers, editors, music editors, and social media designers for your work and talent.
No, the whole thing, everybody's part, because no one else can figure out their part.
Oh, so you want me to like read the entire clothing?
That wraps up Power Your Story Live, season 14.
Okay. That wraps up Power Your Story Live, season 14. I am Jaime Fregoso. I'm here with Leslie and Lakaya, and it's been an amazing season. Thank you all to all of our hosts, producers, editors, music editors, and social media designers for your work and talent. Thank you to Edwin Ruiz for producing our live stream. Thank you, Miss Clunder, and After School Matters for this incredible season. And lastly, thank you to our teachers, principals, families, friends, and audience for supporting the show. You can find Power Your Story in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Power Your Story Podcast. Thank you for listening. Have a great summer.
Bye, everybody. Adrian, say bye.
Sayonara.